resilient entrepreneurial drive soon paid off. In 2006, she earned the Entrepreneur of the Year award at the Future Awards. A year later, she was announced the Wedding Planner magazine's Wedding Planner of the Year. In 2011, she bagged the Go-To Girl Life Achievement Awards, and in 2012, she won the Nigerian Event Awards for outstanding contribution to the event industry. Funke's work is not only popular within the shores of the country, but also outside Nigeria. In 2016, the Event Planner Extraordinaire was listed in the BBC's 100 Women series. Her work in planning a Nigerian royal wedding was also highlighted on CNN International's Inside Africa.
She deserves every little bit of accolade that she has, because she has worked hard for it. She has worked years and years of professionalism.
When she was featured on BBC as one of the most inspirational women in the world, that is it. That is like a go-getter. Like, that was it for me.
To come into an industry that was non-existent and then to start something and create something in Nigeria, I think that alone, she's deserving of the awards that she's gotten.
I really love what she's doing. She's trying to put Nigeria as a whole on the map.
It's one thing to say you're a planner, it's another thing to say you're creating a brand, and that's what she has done.
Over time, she hasn't slipped or she hasn't rested. She's continuously growing, her business is evolving.
So people like my mom then could get exposed and know, oh yeah, people can actually make a living out of event planning.
We call her the mother of events here in Nigeria, and it's with her dream that so many people have followed that same path.
Her being recognized globally is something that is obviously inspirational and encouraging for youths out there who particularly probably don't see themselves fitting into the normal law, doctor, medicine, all the, career paths that our parents want us to choose.
In 2019, the Pioneer Event Planner announced the launch of the maiden edition of the Event Experience Africa, a conference designed to bring seasoned and new event professionals across the continent, which took participants on an insightful experience, engaging them on emerging innovations and trends in the event industry.
It wasn't just for Nigerians alone. That's the fascinating thing.
It was eye-opening and it was very enlightening. We also got to network. We got to meet a lot of other event planners, designers, cocktail people, people within the industry.
I actually want to thank her very much for trying to expose Nigeria as a whole, trying to expose Africa as a whole, trying to let people know that they can actually do business with us.
You wouldn't find most successful event planners do that, because everybody wants to keep the ideas to themselves. But for her to come out and do Texas, I feel that it's an amazing step and it's something she should continue in that line.
That conference itself was a deal breaker, because everybody from different parts of the world were in Nigeria, Lagos, for that conference.
So I don't know where it would be next year, but having so many different people across Africa, across the world, come to Nigeria for this event, phenomenal.
The event decorator from Dubai, he was amazing. The floor plan, I think his name is Zayed or Zayed.
So it wasn't just about, weddings, it was about events, corporate events. It was also about special events, concerts, live concerts.
He taught us something that was like, okay, it's not just about going to draft a floor plan and then we put it out there. We Nigerians, we just do our floor plan, simple floor plan. Okay, round tables here, square tables, rectangular tables on this side. But that floor plan was in 3D.
Her personal life also speaks excellence. The event icon tied the knot with the love of her life, Onome Ubute, on the 20th of January 2007. And since then, it has been a smooth love ride between the duo, who recently celebrated their 12th year anniversary.
I think her kind of person, she'd like to tone down a bit. Like, in terms of her private life, I think she would want to just have few family friends, just gather, do it, everybody goes home. I think that's her kind of person.
I'm not too sure, what kind of wedding it would have been at the time, but if we were to recreate it, I would love to be a part. If I would love to be part of the planners that will plan her wedding. If
she was getting married at this age and time, my sister, she's going to shut down Lagos, shut down London, Dubai, everywhere.
I can remember one time she was asked how does she balance it with her kids. She said, she tries to do things ahead of time just to make out time for her kids?
I think she will be a fun mum. I think there'll be a balance though. I know that she is very energetic. We all know how she is when she's at events and, you know, her just being herself. But I also think there'll be a balance. So I think that when it comes to her children, she'll be quite, she would have that strict, not too strict, but she would be able to like discipline them, do this, you have to do this, you know, school is important and everything, but she would also be very fun-loving and very cool with her kids.
In 2018, Funke lost her only sister, Funke Bucknor. The news came as a shock for the entrepreneur who put up a brave front for her sister, whom she loves and will forever cherish.
For the nation, it was a very sad and emotional moment or time, and for FBO, I know that they were very close. You could tell from both of their posts. They were close, they loved each other dearly.
So fast to encourage herself. I was shocked. I mean, a few weeks back, she lost her sister, and then the next moment we seen text her, and I'm like, wow.
I was at an event, and one of the event planners was telling me that even the event planners that went home to see her, she was the one comforting everybody. Like Funke Bucknor was going around to comfort everybody one by one.
She got back on with her game, you know. She believed that this is what her sister would have thought she would do, and then she is doing it.
Even during the Texas event, she wanted to give up. She told everybody that there was a point where she wanted to give up, but then she kept hearing her sisters, you know, tell her not to give up, that this is something that she had been planning for a long time and that she shouldn't give up.